Welcome back to the Deadfire Archipelago, my friends. You see, we're on a ship right now. The Renegades of Punk are going far, and we'll go to Port Marge to be able to shop for our ship. Something good, because we're missing a lot. We're missing some people, we're missing some upgrades, we're missing some extra crew, we're missing some cannons. Yeah, there's a lot we can have. Things to repair, things to shoot, some medicine. We basically need everything, so we better get going. Irin is working with injury. Yeah, we need some kind of a surgeon. Who is that? Captain Furrante from the Principe San Patrina. We encounter another ship. Oh no. Is that death? As the Defiant leaves Port Marge behind, you casually observe dozens of other ships coming and going. Mostly fishing and trade vessels. One craft stands out. An imposing dhow, replete with cannons, crests into view across the Defiant's starboard bow. The flag raised high atop its sail signifies a wish to parley. However, the dhow approaches at an aggressive speed, suggesting that it may not be easily turned away. Yeah, they want to talk. We can talk. Face them head on. You spin the ship's wheel counterclockwise. The ship swings round quickly, disturbing a gull resting on the foremast. The bird voids a white splotch on the deck as a sign of its disapproval. You even out the wheel and bear straight towards the dhow. The distance closes quickly, and soon the massive dhow hull rolls on the waves beside your ship. Boarding planks emerge and are quickly cast onto your ship, along with shouts from its crew notifying you that their captain will be boarding. Several well-armed men cross the planks, their eyes watching every inch of your ship. The crowd parts open to make way for their captain, a tall, well-dressed man. He peers at you with one impeccably groomed eyebrow raised. Oh my goodness me. Following behind the captain, and in stark contrast, strides an unkempt Orlan. A pair of pistol grips protrude from his belt, and he casually twirls a stocky firearm around his index finger. His shaggy face, framed by long cobalt blue hair and a wildly braided cerulean beard, makes the crooked smirk he directs at you seem almost sinister. And what's going on here?
On behalf of the Principe San Patrina, I must request we meet in parley.
The broad-shouldered captain uptilts his chin in greeting. When he smiles, his left cheek diverts a shallow dimple. A need to parley. You could have asked before you boarded my ship uninvited.
Ecozy, it has been some time since I last asked another's permission.
He flourishes a courtly bow.
I have heard some marvelous tales regarding your ventures in the Deerwood.
Wait before we get it. Is that one of our people? Oh, that's Adair. Oh my goodness me. Probably give him something. We should probably give him something to dress. That's Aloth standing here.
In fact, you are the first dragon slayer I have ever met, outside of a grave. Some fools would seek to make a fortune by pilfering from one such as you.
Hopefully you're not.
I take it he is not one of those fools. Perhaps we should listen.
Aloth crosses his arms, cautious but curious. Under the captain's words, you hear a faint but insistent buzzing. It blooms, overwhelming Furrante's voice, drowning out all else around you. No one else seems to notice a vision. Thunder cracks between your ears, and you glimpse a different sunshot sea behind your eyes. No, we want to see the vision. Let the visions come. The visions streak across your mind's eye, fleeting and incoherent. An elf, dark-haired and battle-scarred, Stepping across the gulf between vessels, she shakes Furrante's hand, and warmth spills through you. Excitement, pride, respect. The imagery melts like candle wax into a lamp-lit galley swamped with a scent of unwatered rum and sweet fruit, with sailors and their songs and sweat. The scene billows away, ice cold and clawing, replaced with a crew on deck, solemn and staring as Furrante grasps one of their own by the throat. No, not one of their own no more. You don't steal from family and stay family. Tears and mucus mar the man's features as Furrante reads the man his last rites, thief or no, that consign him to Ondra as tradition dictates. So he's killed the man. The vision passes, leaving you blinking on the deck of the Defiant, looking into Furrante's face. He raises an eyebrow.
I believe you have met such a fool. Captain Benweth of the Drake.
Despite the gravity of his words, he smiles grandly, and the dimple cuts deeper into his left cheek. I know a Sapphire's handiwork when I feel it. Tell yours to stay out of my head. The blue Orlan's mouth falls open.
Voxen of Ubildet Merla. Careful, ship hunter. Mind that you do not confuse a useful skill set for a non-expendable one.
Oh, look at that. You what the Voxen of Vulpinet Merla. He's not treating his Orlan well, for that matter. Right? Furrante glares at Seraphim. The Orlan steps back, blinking away the rebuke, and peers at you, probing. His yellow-green eyes narrow, unfocused, as if trying to remember something. Then the captain turns a warm smile back to you.
My apologies. Rest assured, it will not happen again.
Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean it, really. We're up all night, you know, searching out our friend here.
He looks to you.
You've been at sea a while. Your mind starts playing tricks on you, aye? Well, mine plays tricks on others, too. Usually don't mean much. Maybe see a bit of shadow, hear a bit of tune. Not less a person sensitive. Like, say, a watcher.
He winks. Your furry little companion happens to be... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, let's totally change... Let's totally change the topic. And he totally... I mean, he was really not nice to Seraphim. So let's just change the subject. And your furry little companion happens
Allow
to be...
me to introduce one of my more special acquisitions.
He's an acquisition.
A diamond in the rough, if you will. Seraphim is a magnificent ship hunter. In fact, he is how we tracked you.
Seraphim's fur-bordered lips twist down at the corners as Furrante speaks, and you feel the fuzzy vibration within your inner ears of another oncoming vision. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Prismatic light explodes behind your eyes as the images wash over you. The bow of a ship, bowsprit jutting rigidly forward, seeking, searching, mind freed and sliding across the waves. The minuscule thoughts of sea beasts shining below, the gulls above, all eating, fucking, shitting the circle eternal. Cold, wet, then parched throat, heat, wind stirring, fur, shouting, cannon fire somewhere distant. The Adra Colossus, dawn radiant in the distance. Look away, it burns. The rum flows below decks. A party and you out here searching still. Dice thrown, Clatterole and Drake eyes Felicia in the bilge with Arno, thrusting waves of... Should ignore that. Captain Furrante at his desk, a hand mirror out, plucking the hairs that bristle his earlobes. Outward, Seraphim! Outward, turning then and there, too bright and too sundered, follow the thread to a whisper dark and hard, wrapped in a tattered hurricane, all aboard a name, Defiant. Seraphim's voice pulls you from the vision.
Not to say that I ain't wildly honoured to be making the acquaintance of a lord as dashing as yourself.
He rises from a deep bow you didn't see him make, and you're not sure whether it's the deck of the Dauntless that's so unsteady or your legs. Adair seems pleased, thoughtful. Shoti rubs a knuckle along the edge of her jaw. Yeah, we have them all on board, right? The Principe San Patrina. Wait, who are they?
This is the first you are hearing of us, truly?
His brows raise in a show of surprise, but then his smile turns sly, and he cants his head if to include you in a secret.
We are a magnificent but largely landless people, so we have come to own the sea. To survive, we must seize prosperity where we can. Hence, we are oft labeled as pirates, smugglers, merchants of illicit trade, or mercenaries. It will not always be so, but it is for now.
So, you say this Captain Benworth is the one who attacked me?
The short-sighted scoundrel has been wreaking havoc in the area for months. He is no son of Valia. I do not fault his ancestry, but he disregards too much the grand heritage we Principi represent.
Okay, he's the black sheep, or the, I don't know, the white, or the, I don't know, the red sheep. He's a kind of sheep. A bad sheep.
Benworth is the second most selfish captain within the Principi's newest generation. He risks all that we value.
Okay, so, and who's then, yeah, that's the question that instantly comes to mind, right? Who is the first selfish captain? First most selfish captain. He pinches at his lips, eyes narrowing thoughtfully, but you can see that he's biting back a mischievous grin.
Perhaps I have said too much. She is a problem solely of my own. For now.
She? Oh, okay. Is that his ex? Probably. Is that? Did she have? I want more dialogue options for her. So, if he's one of your own, that Benworth, shouldn't you take responsibility for his actions?
Benworth is no captain of mine, Aimiko. It is not beneath my flag his drake sails. Yet I do seek to temper his actions when they would endanger the Principe altogether.
And how has he endangered the
Are you
Principe?
saying if we rile you, you will pose no threat to us? Così. Pardon if I do not believe you, Dragon Slayer.
The captain chuckles, fingers rubbing the frilled collar about his throat.
Word of Benworth's thread on the Defiant will spread throughout the Deadfire. More fools will seek to prey upon you. I would suggest you stave off all others by making an example of Benworth.
He wants to get rid of Benworth and wants to use us for him. On the other hand, Benworth is pretty terrible. But we'll see if we play into his ambition.
Furrante's, do my job for me, friend. Hope you don't die in the effort.
The rogue words flit through your thoughts like darters, not quite your own, not entirely unlike your own either. Why would you tell me this and want to help me?
I will be honest with you, Aimiko.
Oh yeah, another lie. He sighs heavily.
I do not favor Benworth, nor do I care for the company he keeps. Such fools and scoundrels serve only to tarnish the Principe's reputable name. But I believe you will be capable of setting him straight.
So it sounds like if I defeat Benworth, I'll be doing you a favor. I want a boon for it. Good humor wipes from Furrante's face.
Of course, Aimiko. Work with me, and I will weight your pockets with gold.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny that an Orlan is going with him and he's called Furrante, right?
When you have dealt with my problem, I will prepare a fine welcome for you at my port. Now a tip for you.
Smile returns twofold and he nods amicably.
Benworth's drake took damage during the storm. Eventually he will need to dock for repairs, and when he does, Seraphin can find him for you.
Furrante flourishes a hand toward the Orlan at his side.
He is rather an unrefined creature, but he is a most skilled ship hunter, I assure you.
Unrefined? Begging your pardon, Captain, but I'd be the high fucking model of the Gentleman of Fortune.
The Orlan scoffs.
As for Benworth, that sucker of squid tits be as predictable as the tide. I'd wager all my furriest bits that he'd set sail for Deadlight.
That would be felicitous indeed. as I believe the traitor Remaro hides there as well. I quite enjoy killing 2 men with a single bullet.
Wouldn't have even thought of it if you hadn't brought it up, sir.
Yet you feel a surge of anger that's not your own. Seraphim spins towards you and bows again. He really doesn't like Furrante.
Now, I ain't hardly in any hurry to leave the fine company of the gentlemen of leisure. But the captain be right about me finding your mark. Adding to that, you sail into Fort Deadlight not knowing your innies from your outies. You might very well find the locals cannon fucking your boat to sodden splinters.
He grins broadly. Yeah, welcome aboard, Seraphim. We know that you want to get away from Furrante, so come on. I mean, we'll not really use him, but he can be on board.
Oh, you won't be regretting this, Watcher. At least so long as you keep us heavy in grog and light on the onions. Ugh, them dirty shit apples ain't never agreed with me, and I'll be suspecting they never will.
Oh, come on. Onions are delicious. He pats his belly as he strides to your side.
He's not sleeping near my berth, I promise you that much.
Oh, come on, Eothas.
I sail now for Dunwich, my own safe port. I will await you there, should you be successful in schooling our wayward captain.
Let's make him a witch just for fun. Very cool, very cool. That's a deep conversation here. Finding out a lot about the world. And now we need to dock somewhere. There's another merchant. Yeah, let's get to Port Mage and see if we can do something there with our ship. Supply! Look at that. We can recruit crew members and some supplies. All of that. That's nice. We have 2,000 gold, or I think copper pieces. We need 10 per day. Let's see. We need crew members. Let's see. So. We need a cannoneer. And like a surgeon. We need to heal our people. Shield Sister Dahlia. She looks just like our old bard. Novice surgeon. I mean, she's the only surgeon, so we'll hire her. So we've got the surgeon. That, we need a navigator. Little Luca. Yeah, the only navigator. Here we go. So we got a navigator. We need another cannoneer. Vanisi. Ikyuk is like combined, that is. We will pay more for him. Let's go for the academic Vanisi here. So we have the cannoneer. Then we would have place for 3 extra members. Ooh, yeah, let's just hire all of them, right? 1, 2, 3, and just in case we need something. A seasoned cook now, that's good. What else do we need? We need something in store, look at that. We need some cannon shots, that's for sure. How many do we need? Whoop, 92. How much will that cost? 920. Goodness me. Cancel that. Bring it back. The hognose. Wow, the cannons cost really a lot. The cottonweave sails too. But we need these supplies. We need the repair supplies. All of them. That's 300. We probably need the cannon shots. We Then how about medical supplies? That 2,100. Can we sell some stuff? I mean, I want to keep these here, kind of. Yeah, I mean, the traps can be pretty useful later on, so... I'm really not sure. Maybe a little bit less medicinal supplies. No, can we just click on refill ship supplies and that would be good. I mean, it's okay. We'll just get to that. We have basic provisions and we're broke. Flat out broke. But at least we can, I mean, we can do something pretty cool. That is going to the seas. Nice. So, thank you for watching and happy gaming to you. We'll see each other in the next episode where we'll sail the seas and have great adventures there and hopefully gain some more supplies. Have a great time until next time and happy gaming. This is Imran Khan signing out. See you soon and happy gaming.